Welcome to Manila Updates TV. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The year is 2025. A new dawn breaks over the South China Sea, but beneath the golden horizon, the waters are anything but calm. The South China Sea churns with tension, a vital artery for global trade, now a flashpoint for regional conflict. Every day, thousands of ships pass through these waters, carrying goods that fuel the world's economies. But now, the same sea lanes that connect nations are becoming lines in the sand, dividing them. Filipino supply vessels on routine missions to the Second Thomas Shoal are met with aggressive Chinese Coast Guard blockades, water cannons unleashed, intimidation without a single shot fired. The message is clear. These waters are contested, and every crossing is a test of will. These confrontations are part of a calculated campaign to wear down the Philippines' resolve, testing the courage of every Filipino sailor. Each mission is a gauntlet, a trial not just of ships and steel, but of spirit and determination. Back home, families watch anxiously, knowing their loved ones are on the front lines of a growing crisis. The imbalance of naval power is stark, and the world watches as Manila's allies, America, Japan, Australia, condemn the aggression and step up joint patrols. International headlines flash warnings of escalation, while diplomats scramble to prevent a wider conflict. The stakes are not just regional but global, yet the question remains, how can a smaller nation stand its ground against a giant? The odds seem overwhelming, the risks immense. But history has shown that resolve can sometimes tip the scales, even when the balance of power seems hopelessly lopsided. Today, December 10, 2025, the Philippines answers. In shipyards and naval bases across the country, preparations have been underway for months, culminating in a moment that could redefine the nation's future at sea. The BRP Diego Silang, the nation's newest missile-armed frigate, is commissioned. Sleek, bristling with advanced technology, and crewed by some of the country's finest sailors, it represents a leap forward in capability and confidence. This is more than ceremony. It's a declaration, a statement to the world that the Philippines will not be cowed, that it will meet intimidation with resolve and innovation. The Philippines is no longer content to endure, it is ready to deter. The Diego Silang is not just a ship, but a symbol of a nation's determination to protect its people, its resources, and its future. The Diego Silang is a quantum leap in defense, a game-changer for Filipino sailors facing the storm. With state-of-the-art missile systems, advanced radar, and a crew trained for modern warfare, it gives the Philippines a fighting chance in the world's most contested waters. Its arrival signals a new era, one where the Philippines asserts its rights with credible strength. The Diego Silang leads the way, escorting supply ships and patrolling disputed reefs, a visible reminder that the nation will not back down. The stakes are high, but so is the resolve. Every sailor aboard knows the risks, but also the importance of their mission. They are not just defending territory, they are defending the nation's dignity and future. The world's attention is fixed on these contested waters. Newsrooms buzz, analysts debate, and governments weigh their next moves. The South China Sea has become a stage for a new kind of power struggle, one that could shape the region for generations. The Diego Silang is not just a ship, it's a message that the Philippines will stand firm, that it will not be pushed aside, and that it is ready to defend what is rightfully its own. The Philippines is prepared to defend its sovereignty. Training intensifies, strategies are refined, and a new generation of sailors steps forward inspired by the example set by the Diego Silang and her crew. The balance in the South China Sea has shifted. The future remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: the Philippines is no longer just a bystander. It is now a force to be reckoned with, determined to chart its own course in these turbulent waters. The arrival of the BRP Diego Silang marks a pivotal moment in the history of the Philippine Navy, a new chapter defined by hope, strength, and national pride. As the ship glides into the dock, it is not just a vessel, but a symbol of the country's determination to secure its future. For generations, the fleet relied on aging, hand-me-down ships, vessels that had seen better days and were often outmatched by modern adversaries. These ships, though valiant, struggled to keep pace with the rapidly evolving threats in the region, leaving the nation's maritime borders vulnerable. The Diego Silang is a game-changer, purpose-built, state-of-the-art, and proudly named after Diego Silang, the revolutionary hero who once fought for Filipino freedom. His legacy of courage and resistance now sails with every mission, inspiring the crew to uphold the same spirit of independence and resilience. Its mission is clear and urgent: defend the nation's maritime integrity with modern strength and advanced technology. The Diego Silang is equipped to patrol vast waters, deter threats and respond swiftly to any challenge, ensuring the safety of the archipelago's vital sea lanes. The commissioning ceremony, attended by the country's top leaders and military officials, was a spectacle of pride and resolve. The raising of the flag signified not just the birth of a new warship, but a renewed commitment to national defense and sovereignty. For its crew, this is the opportunity of a lifetime, to operate the most advanced warship in Philippine history. Each sailor stands ready, aware of the responsibility and honor that comes with serving aboard such a formidable vessel. Their training has been intense, their preparation meticulous. From mastering cutting-edge systems to perfecting teamwork under pressure, the crew has dedicated countless hours to ensure they are ready for any mission, any time. With the Diego Silang, the Navy transitions from limited coastal patrols to a credible force for external defense. The ship's deployment signals a new era of confidence and capability for the Philippine Navy. Its presence in the West Philippine Sea fundamentally alters the balance of power, sending a clear message to friend and foe alike. The Philippines is ready and able to defend its maritime rights and interests. The ship is a vigilant sentinel, standing watch over the nation's waters day and night. Advanced radar and surveillance systems allow the crew to detect and respond to threats long before they reach Philippine shores. The Diego Silang signals to the world that the Philippines is serious about protecting its own, its people, its resources, and its sovereignty. The era of vulnerability is over. With the BRP Diego Silang at the forefront, the Philippine Navy stands stronger than ever, ready to face the challenges of a new age at sea. The BRP Diego Silang is more than steel and weaponry, it's a symbol of national pride. Across the archipelago, its arrival inspires hope and unity. For Filipino fishermen, it's a guardian, a promise they won't be left alone at sea. The ship embodies the state's duty to protect its citizens. It boosts morale and attracts new recruits, showcasing a modernizing military. For those in uniform, it validates their service and sacrifice. The Diego Silang helps forge a stronger national identity, centered on maritime consciousness. The sea is the Philippines' lifeblood, and this ship reaffirms that identity. The nation is defined not by vulnerability, but by resilience. The Diego Silang unites Filipinos under a banner of sovereignty and resolve. Life for Filipino sailors in the South China Sea is a daily test of nerve. They face water cannon attacks, aggressive maneuvers, and electronic jamming from larger Chinese vessels. These gray zone tactics are designed to intimidate and exhaust. Filipino captains must avoid escalation while refusing to yield. Communications are jammed, navigation systems spoofed, turning routine patrols into ordeals. The psychological toll is immense, but so is the courage required. For these sailors, the Diego Silang is more than a ship. It's a shield. It gives them the confidence to stand their ground. The arrival of the Diego Silang marks a pivotal strategic shift for the Philippine Navy, signaling a new era in maritime defense and national security. This state-of-the-art warship is more than just a vessel. It's a symbol of the country's commitment to safeguarding its waters and asserting its sovereignty. No longer reliant on outdated ships that struggled to keep pace with modern threats, the Navy now fields a formidable deterrent. The contrast between the aging cutters of the past and the cutting-edge Diego Silang highlights just how far the fleet has come. Equipped with advanced missiles, sophisticated radar, and powerful sensor arrays, the Diego Silang dramatically raises the cost for any hostile force considering aggression. Its technology allows the Navy to detect, track, and respond to threats with unprecedented speed and accuracy. Its mere presence in contested waters forces adversaries to think twice before making any provocative moves, serving as a powerful deterrent in tense standoffs and blockades. The Navy is now able to move from a reactive stance, where it could only protest or respond after the fact, to a proactive posture. With the Diego Silang, the Philippines can actively defend its interests, plan ahead, and shape the outcome of maritime disputes. As the centerpiece of a modern naval task group, the frigate leads the way in protecting vital Coast Guard and supply vessels. Its presence ensures that humanitarian missions, resupply operations, and patrols can proceed safely, even in contested areas. The Diego Silang enables an active defense, giving the Philippines a credible capacity to enforce its red lines and defend its maritime borders. It's a clear signal that the country will not back down from protecting its territory. The message to the world is unmistakable. Any act of aggression will be met with a capable, well-prepared response. The Navy's readiness and professionalism are on full display, projecting strength and resolve. For a middle power like the Philippines, this transformation is a true game-changer. It elevates the nation's standing in the region and boosts the morale of its sailors and citizens alike. With the Diego Silang patrolling its waters, the nation can now shape its own security environment, rather than simply reacting to the actions of others. It's a proactive approach to defending strategic islands and vital sea lanes. The Diego Silang stands at the sharp end of a new, confident defense posture, ready to meet any challenge, anytime, with determination and advanced capability. The Philippines is no longer just reacting to events at sea, it's ready to lead, to protect its interests, and to chart its own course in the complex waters of the region. The Diego Silang is a cornerstone of the Philippines' alliance strategy. Its systems are interoperable with key allies, America, Japan, Australia, enabling seamless joint operations. The ship closes the technological gap, allowing the Philippine Navy to contribute as an equal in multinational exercises. It strengthens regional deterrence and upholds a rules-based order. By operating alongside allies, the Philippines becomes a security provider, not just a consumer. Training with advanced navies accelerates Filipino sailors' expertise. The Diego Silang makes the Philippines a more attractive and effective partner. Cooperation and capability now go hand in hand. The Diego Silang's power lies in its advanced technology. Its combat management system fuses sensor data for a real-time battlefield picture. Advanced radars track threats at long range, giving the crew time to react. Surface-to-surface missiles strike enemy ships beyond the horizon. Vertical launch systems provide a defensive shield against aerial threats. Anti-submarine warfare capabilities, sonars, torpedoes, and a naval helicopter deny adversaries the undersea domain. The ship's endurance allows for extended patrols across the vast Philippine EEZ. A helicopter deck expands its reach for surveillance and response. The Diego Silang is truly multi-role, ready for any mission. It's the most capable warship the Philippines has ever sailed. The Diego Silang is the flagship of a sweeping military modernization. The Navy is acquiring new patrol vessels, missile craft, and amphibious ships, filling critical capability gaps. Investment in people and infrastructure is just as vital. Expanded training, upgraded bases, and domestic maintenance. The Air Force and Army are modernizing too, creating a layered joint defense. New fighter jets, patrol aircraft, and coastal missile batteries work in tandem with the Navy. This integrated approach ensures the whole military is greater than the sum of its parts. The Diego Silang is a key player in this all-domain strategy. The Philippines is building a force ready for the challenges of the 21st century. The Diego Silang is more than a warship. It's a message to the world. It signals the Philippines' resolve to defend its sovereignty and maritime rights. To potential aggressors, it raises the risks of hostile action. To Filipinos, it's a promise of protection and unity. The ship inspires confidence in the armed forces and the nation. As it sails on its first patrol, it carries the hopes of 115 million Filipinos. The Diego Silang stands for courage, resilience, and quiet strength. In the theater of nations, resolve matters as much as fleet size. The Diego Silang is that resolve, steel-forged, sunlit, and unyielding. The Philippines is ready to face the storm,